Oh, I think we're live. We are. We're definitely live. We might be live. Have a look. Yep. Hi, everyone. Sorry if the mic is quieter today. I've just changed desks and everything's a little bit up in the air. So you just have to make do for this one time. But it should be all right. And I am going to take this opportunity to actually do some arena because I've been doing none this week. But yes, who's in? A few of you in. Welcome. Wallapat, welcome, buddy. What is going on? Okay, let's just background that. Get some points for the hero's path or whatever it's called. Anniversary path, the expensive path. It is really expensive, isn't it? Hey, Mohammed, I hope you are well, buddy. You got a Wixwell. See, you can't go wrong with getting a Wixwell. So long as you've got a good team to put around him, he is fantastic champion. Fantastic champion. Did it come from the... Is he actually in this? Yes, he is. It must have come from the summon portal then. That is good. I just thought you might have been, yeah. Yeah, that's a cracking pull, that is. The thing that I really want to pull is the Remnant, but there's no real reason to actually do so at the moment. It would be a waste. I'm doing very well, Mohammed. I've just literally got a new desk and a new setup, so everything feels a little bit weird. Like, really, really weird. But I can finally sit comfortable on stream, which is game-changing for me. Stop that so we can put PvP gear on. And I think today is going to be my last day of doing live arena properly, and then we will start just giving wins to anyone. We'll just like draft a team of rares or epics or something just to confuse the enemy. And that can be my nice deed for the year. Delete all the gear. I totally went way too far on the anniversary path earlier. And I went all the way down to the epic. And if it wasn't so damn expensive, I'd really like to get some of these old mythical craft fragments. The ones from the Alice adventure would be really cool. Not so much the, what was it called? Chaos Awakes? Those ones, the Twisted Horns. But I still might, and if I do, I'll stream it, but probably not tonight. Just re-gear some people. One, Marriott. Marriott. Yes. Yeah, I think getting the res is the smart play. I just thought if I go for the epic, then I won't be in a position where I'm having to play catch up towards the end. Because I often find myself very nearly like missing events, and I don't need the panic. But I've been sat on quite a lot of shards, so I thought, you know what, let's put them to some sort of good use. Let's queue up some arena, and then we'll see how we're doing. I won't just do live arena for this stream. What I want to probably do is get into like Cursed City and what's the other one called? Grim Forest. I will just do a bit of arena while we wait. $92 Ancients. That's probably more than I had. I think Ancients were really good for this path because they were 300 points each. I think it was 300 each, which is really good for one of these events. They're usually a lot more stingy about it. They're going to ban... Oh, I thought they banned Fabian. Whoops. I was tempted to pull some Voids simply because that new champion is in the pool. And I don't think it's going to... Well, I don't think that I'm going to get it. But on the off chance, that would be a really solid head start for the faction. Like, really good head start. Okay, let's get Gerald. I have decided that Garrel is completely unfair. And all right, Chief, nice to see you, buddy. Hope you are well. As I said right at the beginning of the stream, if my mic is a bit quiet, it's because new desk and I haven't set it up properly yet. So I'll make sure it's sorted for the big stream on Sunday. All is good in this world. And that's nice, Mohammed. That is... Yeah, that's a good rare. Wait, is that the rare for the one that you actually need to do the fusion? Nice. That's a great pull. Ooh, should we go? Let's go. Let's be annoying. Argonite Legos so far, they're okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. I think perhaps, I don't know. I want to use, I struggle to have an opinion on a champion if I haven't ever actually used it. But they look cool. Like aesthetically wise, I like the concept of the new faction. Liam, hi buddy. Welcome to the stream. Oh, let's hope someone gets stripped. Good. That was inevitable. Let's do a bit of that. The Garrel is just unfair. Should be banned. So with Garrel and the Unkillable, it depends on the fight, and also the fact that I used her in PvE for so long that it's almost like muscle memory now, that as soon as I get a chance to use Garrel, I flip her straight into her ult form. Plus, Noelle had the total guard stacks up and I wanted to get him down. We had block damage from, what's her name, Hilvy, the little dwarf, that didn't really need Unkillable. But most of the time it's just habit. I'm so used to using her exclusively PvE. Like, she is really good in her base form now since the buff, but most of the time I just need her to get to that ult form as quick as possible so that her passive can start playing into it. SKB, yo. Oh, my lights are flickering and everything at the moment. That's no good. Oh, it's going to be like that. Yeah, she's an interesting champ. She's obviously really good now since the buff. Oh yeah, chat box. Cheers, SKB. Let me see if I can. I know what I can do. Sorry, everything's different tonight because I have had to do loads. There you go. That should fix it. Yeah, that's better. That 9-piece Mercurial Donny is quite a cool idea. Might look into that. It's going to be a long fight. I don't actually have a DPS. Okay, that should be the end. Oh, what is that? What in the relic was that? Oh, of course, yeah. That makes sense. Good old Donny. Right, once he's gone, now it's just the Donny show. I won't freeze him. This might be one of those fights. Maybe I'll just put it on auto and we can just wait however long it takes to get him down. Or until one of us decides that quitting is the best strategy. This is like faction wars when you get a champ that's got unkillable and only your champs only can reduce turn meter. So you get stuck in the loop. Steve, why not both? Why can it not be both? That's what I reckon. Ooh, that was close. They banned my Nuka, so I thought, you know what? Let's just go for support. And it seems to work. It's a bit slow, but it works. Yeah, no, I bought in Garrel, but they banned her. There we go. For supports, it's great. It can go one of two ways. Either they can't beat you and they quit, or they just out nuke you and it doesn't take any time anyway. But it's actually a very good tactic, believe it or not. Just draft one and see what happens. Also, Steve, no streaming and driving. It's bad. This is live. Yep, 100% live. What is with this? What's going on? Exactly, Mohammed. It was you last week. It's Steve this week. Does the stream still say Sunday? Damn, that's my mistake. I basically rushed home. I had about a minute to start the stream. So I just threw whatever I could together to get it started. I will change it after the stream. Be like my girlfriend. I'll be more Turkish. Glad to be on, mate. It's nice to be live. It won't be too long tonight. Probably go for like, I don't know, about an hour and a half or something like that. Wear a fez, yeah. Anjin, welcome, buddy. All is going very well. Ooh, we are going to get absolutely owned by him. Yep. Ouch. Get the burn. Good. Bit risky. Bit risky. I think this one is a loss. Yep. Ooh, it's over. Or not. Oh, I'll wait. Passive. Oh, you gotta love it. Nice. So, some good news from the Grim Forest, which is not something I thought I'd ever say after doing epics. And that is, I have cleared absolutely everything except for the bosses now. Yeah, we've got 4 bosses up. And the only other thing I haven't managed to beat so far is obviously this, because I'd have to kill a boss to do it. But yeah, we are going to probably do Sunday night stream attempting to take down this boss. And I have a feeling it's going to be shit, to be perfectly honest. Because with my current roster, I can't work out how I'm going to take down this boss. And also, this one's going to be a problem. Nice, Mo. Very nice. These are definitely like the trickier fusions to do, where you have to just collect, and then somehow have the materials to level them all up. They are very long. But they usually go on for a bit longer as well, so it's not quite so urgent. I think this guy's kind of fun. I like the passive. Hold the fusion while summoning Ancient, see? That is the best way, then you can just have a break. That's really good, congratulations. That happened to me with a fusion a really long time ago. I think it might have been Tholin. I'm almost sure it was Tholin. I think I pulled him from an Ancient Shard or a Sacred. Yeah, this guy is definitely tank. That Magma Shield is very cool. It's a shame he doesn't have a couple more debuffs, otherwise I think he'd be really fun for Chimera. But he still might be. I don't know. I think if I pulled the fusion, I don't know if the token would be enough to make me want to do the rest of the fusion. I'm not too sure. I'm just really grateful that the only champion I actually want out of all of this is in tier 2, not in tier 3. But yeah, like Anjin said, anything Argonite's going to be good. Also, if you did the fusion as well, then you would technically have a faction Guardians. You'd be able to put something down here, which would be really, really nice. Oh, we have got some Curse City tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got to the Ice Golem. 1, 2, 3. Same. We'll go for gear. And we'll just do it with Calvalax. Yeah, I think everyone's going for Newt. That's going to be the main thing. Calvalax teams are funny. Okay, what we got? That Nether Spider. Yeah, Agrath. That's fine. Just nuke it. Yeah, I think if you've got the capability of doing the new fusion, it's probably a bit of a no-brainer. They did start very strong with the anniversary path, though. I think that's going to put quite a lot of people off. What do we have? Nothing there. Where's the speed? Oh yeah, of course, that's a long time to save. How many shards would you be sitting on if you've saved since Leo? That's got to be a fair few. So on my one, I am very tempted to keep pulling and go for the regal, whatever they're called. But that is a lot of sacreds. That's like 21, 31,000, 61,000. That's what? Brain. 8, 4. That's what, 13 or 14 sacreds, which I'm not willing to spend. Because today has been an incredibly expensive shard day. Like, really bad. Did I pull anything decent? No, I got 2 dupes. I got Oppadin Clanfather, who's really, really cool. And the other one I got was... I actually can't remember. But another duplicate for me. That is insane, Anjin. I think you've earned yourself a little shopping trip. 70 sacreds is wild. Rianne, hello. Yeah, with that many shards, I don't think a fusion's going to be an issue. As long as you've got some gems for energy refills, I think you'd be pretty much laughing. Damn, you have got the free-to-play way nailed down. That is awesome. Am I using Noldua? Quite a lot. Not in this fight, but in lots of other fights. She has been awesome for Faction Wars. I'm kind of regretting not going for her soul now. It's going very well, thank you, Rianne. I am just adjusting to like new desk and new setup. It's really, really weird. Everywhere I look, I can find something wrong. I need to spend probably the whole night making it all shiny and pretty. Ah, we'll put both those in. I haven't heard off of Andy, not since earlier, I don't think. I'd have to have a look back in Discord. I'm sure I saw him floating around earlier. Right, get this down. Then hopefully, nice, 15 of those, never hurts. Could you try on Discord? That's probably how I would find him. Do you have anything unkillable? Noldor. Why not? Zerial, hello. Yeah, I feel a little bit like that as well. For the first time in a really long time, I am capped on my champion storage. So I'm really looking forward to not artifact, what am I about? Champion training tomorrow. Free up some space. Oh, Rianne, that's really annoying. I can message. I'll message him and tell him to find you. Hold on, sorry guys. I'm doing my community service for the day. There you go, Rianne. I have messaged him on Discord for you. Saying that you're looking for him, him, but your phone is broken. There he is. There he is. Yeah, I'm seriously looking forward to training tomorrow. We got to free up some space. Anjin, how do you have so much stuff on your free to play? That is insane. You're as bad as SKB. He's got too much stuff. It's the best way to play, buddy. Absolutely best habit you can get into as well. Mate, that is a compliment coming from SKB as well. His account is resource stacked. Dude, honestly, that's crazy. That is a revolting arena team. Damn. SK, I was thinking exactly the same thing. I was thinking exactly the same thing. Oh, I can show the newt build in a minute. I've got two newts, so they're both built very different. Hold on, let's get out of this. That was a nice loss. Yeah, I agree, Andy. Hatter is so good. Such a good champion. For Newt, I don't bother going with Ignore Defense. Not saying that it's not any good, but I much prefer Skill Refresh. So I went 4-piece Merciless and a 4-piece Reflex. And then that way he can just do his A3 like all the time. He's just fast, crit damage. Actually not the greatest build, he's just fast. And then the other one is 6-piece Merciless. Yeah. That's a more generic build, I would say. What makes Hatter good? I think because he kind of fits in everywhere. You can put him in almost any team comp. And his A2 is absolutely disgusting if you bring in a really good DPS with you. Because it's kind of ally attack. And yeah, increase damage by 10% per each debuff on the target. So if you can get a bunch of debuffs out, and then hit that, you'll find your champion that normally hits for 100k starts hitting for like 250k, which is really good. Mohammed, I pulled my prisms. I had 2 and I got one Tagoar, not Siege Hulk. Where is he? I'm sure Tagoar's in there somewhere. Yeah, I got one Tagoar, and I got one Lady Quillen. So that was miserable. Like, really miserable. I was seriously hoping. There's actually a lot of champs in there that I like. I didn't get Maria, so I'd like her. I really want the frog. I don't know why. I just like the look of him. Just kind of want the frog. But yeah, got unlucky. And fried taters, nice. I used to use Myth Air for my clan boss. I don't know if everyone's still going to be built. But yeah, it's a good one. I was using it with Geomancer. I'm not surprised, Chief. Can you, but in that, can you replace Eris with 2 Hanorach? I don't know. Hold on. Just thinking, the thing that makes the Eris so good is the speed. I don't have 2 Hanorach, but let's have a look. Yeah, she puts increased speed out. So yes, in theory, you probably could. In fact, I reckon you could. Yeah, so she has got the 30% speed. The decrease attack is nice as well. Not that it matters if you are running... what's it? Is it unkillable or is it block damage? I think it's unkillable, isn't it? Yeah, looking at this, I don't actually see any reason why you couldn't use 2 Hanorach instead of Eris. Yeah, I think that's possible. You could always download the Deadwood Jedi calculator thing. Literally just grab one of the Myth Air teams, because building a team from scratch in the calculator is really miserable. But if you find the Myth Air and then just replace Eris with 2 Hanorach, it will at least show you on the list of what's actually happening. Yeah, Glacia. What faction's that? Is that Sacred Order? Yeah, I don't have Glacia, but she's really cool. Definitely one of the coolest looking champs. I like that her wings have swords in them. It's so unnecessary, but that's kind of what makes her so good. But she would be very good, I reckon, for Fire Knight hard mode, if you didn't have another option. Yeah, Zerial, she did get buffed. I didn't look at what the buff was because I don't have her. But very cool looking champ, at least. I'll tell you who's a good champ, and this is someone I pulled last week just to get some champion points, is Maud. She's very, very cool. A little bit in the same vein as 2 Hanorach kind of thing. I'm looking forward to using Maud a little bit more. She's awesome. Wixworld team with no Titus? You could do. Trying to think of other champs that scale off of shield damage. Oh, there's a rare, I think, that does. I can't remember who it is. Sunny! Evening! With Maud, I was sat at like 93 fragments for what felt like about 8-9 months. And then finally they let me turn in whatever that fusion was that I call Crackhead, is it Crocad or something like that? Or the other one, or Croz? And finally, we got Maud. And I might actually do a video on her soon because she is just another one of those champs you can put in any team and she will do well. I did, Sonny. I made it. Yeah, Sprite, that's Sprite. Yeah, Hellborn Sprite, that's the one I'm thinking of. Seer is good. Don't really use her much anymore, though. Probably right in front of me, but I can't see her. Nope. Where is she? Nah, yeah. Yeah, Mohammed, I'm talking about Croz. That's the one. Wallbreaker, Croz Wallbreaker or something. I got extra fragments for him. Or something. I don't know. I traded some stuff in, got Maud, and very happy about it. Do I actually use Maud anywhere? Only like this week because I only just got her. But Faction Wars for sure. I think since getting Maud, I've got 9 more Faction Wars stars. Okay, let's. Where are we on the score? So we've got 677. I don't actually think there's anything more I want from this arena season. I just can't be bothered this time. I'll do it next time. So as of Sunday, we're going to start giving wins away to people. I think that'll be fun. Anjin, that's very right. There's not much about her online. Thoughts on Brago? I don't actually have him. Oh, Rian, it's in the other window, isn't it? It's not in your main shard window. It's in the other one. Ooh, what are they going to do? That's going to be nasty. Let's bring now. Ah, we need speed. That's annoying. Okay. If that Hilvi is 9-piece, that's going to be annoying. Yep. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, we just got to try and go for lockout. Hold on, I'll show you as soon as this fight is over, which will probably be quite quickly. I will show you. That's annoying. I don't want to wake up the Marius. Oh, fuck it. Why not? Are we griefing Andy? Is that going to be the theme of tonight's stream? I'm totally okay with that. Oh, feeble bastard. Yeah, Rian, it's the bottom one there under summon pool if you're looking for it. Or the free gift one is probably in the shop somewhere. Oh, I had Enfeeble and everything on me Omni. I just gave that one up. So we've had one in tonight that managed to pull the fusion. Has anyone else pulled the fusion? Because I'm actually a little bit jealous. Do it, SKB. I give you permission. Get rid of the annoying dwarf. Sunny, someone earlier, I can't remember the name. I'm not using Yukimasu. I don't think I've used him once since I got him. Yeah, Skinny pulled it. That was it. Why the chicken leg? GeForce, I don't know. I assume so. I don't imagine they would run two 1+1s back to back. I don't know. Or as Mohammed said, yeah, they could be separate. I don't know. Be kind of cool. That would be very kind of Raid. Legolas. What's with Lydia showing up today? Hmm. Mohammed, I might even be both. You just never know. SKB, that's how I felt the other night when I said what I said about geography. That's how it feels. Yeah, Skinny, they'll definitely run a soul event for the Fusion. 100%. Sonny, it's not a hand he needs, it's a leg. Yeah, normally it's a par. What's the other one they do? Not Heroes, but the other one. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Where it's got like 5 different pages of rewards and you usually got up to 1,500 points. I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called. My girlfriend played Raid for like 3 weeks and then she stopped. She gave up. Titan event. Thank you, Omni. That was exactly the word I'm looking for. Nice. To be fair, she went so hard on the game for a few weeks. But she did a really bad thing and she ended up spending money after giving me years of shit about spending money in Raid. And she spent money in like 2 weeks. Omni, yes, we've had some friendly battles. And what I'm going to... Maybe this will be for Sunday. But I might... Maybe do a little post on Discord or something on Saturday, and maybe we'll add some names to the list, and maybe we'll do a friendly live arena stream. I think that could be kind of fun. Zerial, where'd you get gems for relics? There's a few different places. Mainly, I think most people will probably get theirs from doing Chimera and getting these rewards down the bottom. And then they're randomly scattered in among like other rewards for certain things. See, good for you, Rianne. Like, I don't know how long I played Raid before I spent money, but it was probably maybe like a month or something like that. I didn't hold out for very long. But I used to buy energy, and that going back in time, I would change that. Exactly, Andy. Yeah, I'm trying to think, Zerial. There's probably a few places to get them, but they tend to be hidden in rewards. Like, I'm pretty sure you get some from Grim Forest. I don't think you get them from Cursed City. You just get the basalt stuff for leveling up your relics. I don't think you get gems. No, I don't think you do. SK, everything is fun in this game. That's why we play it. Even the miserable bits are fun. We've still got keys to do there. Burn off some energy. I am all of the fun, SK. I do not know what you're talking about. I think everyone's built. We'll find out. Although I wasn't much fun yesterday when I was putting up this damn desk. Whoever built the instruction manual for this desk is a fucking idiot. Yeah, see, I don't know if that's sarcasm, Sonny, but I'll take it. And yeah, I also blame the French. I think it's only right if we blame the French for pretty much everything. We completed Gollum yet? Nearly. Any tips on crafting gear in the forge? Yes. But the biggest tip I can give you is don't craft swift parry and deflection. I don't know if anyone actually noticed that these have finally switched to variable in the forge. I only noticed it about 2 minutes before we came on stream. And no, Rianne, it wasn't it wasn't IKEA, it was Amazon, which is arguably worse. And true, Mohammed, they have very good food, like seriously good food. In fact, that makes me want to go and have a look. And Skinny, I will come back with some good tips on crafting in a minute. You've just got me distracted here. Hold on. Swift parry. Well, damn. That's really weird. That's very odd to see that after like 6 years. I don't think I've got any deflection. No, which means let's craft one piece of deflection. With all of the glyphs or charms. Yeah, Omni, it is a bit of a shame. It really is a shame. But I think, like I said in my video, we lived before it, we'll live without it. At least we can get the 6-piece, which allows us to be, I guess, a little bit more effective against Total Guard. Obviously, the 9-piece is really, really good. But it's weird, the Swift Parry one, I see as more of a PvE. I mean, obviously, it's going to be really good in PvP, but... Oh, I don't even know where it is. There it is. I can sort of see a scenario where I don't really use Swift Parry, but Deflection is definitely more interesting. Because I don't really care about the 7, 8, and 9-piece on Deflection. But I think that 6-piece is going to be really, really good. Rianne, how long have I been playing? What does it say up here? Since 2020 I started, so about 6 years. Swindler, welcome, buddy. And Skinny, so when it comes to Forge, I mean, I did a video about it the other day, the sets that I think are good, the sets that I don't think are very good. But if you want silver, craft 3 to 4. If you want gear, craft 5 to 6. And depending on where you are in the game, I would actually argue that just crafting perception gear would be really, really strong. Because it can kind of go on any champion. And any, I don't know, any charms you can put in it, I would definitely put the rank and rarity in. And if you end up in a situation where you've got a load of mythicals, then I would actually argue that perception is good enough to use your mythicals. Oh, damn, Swindler. Good man, thank you. Hold on, guys. Give me 2 secs. I'm just getting a drink refill. Sonny, take care. I only just saw your message. I think, what's the time? We've got an hour on. Yeah, let's burn some gems on. Oh, we don't even need to. Even better. Yeah, Anjin, perception. Honestly, even in the late game, perception is still very, very solid. Steve, it looks like someone has entered the chat that is giving SKB more grief than I do, and I am totally here for it. I really like it. Why do you have a 6-star Galathea? Let's make the Marius go away. They'll ban Fabian. Omni, I don't even have a Galathea, let alone a 6-star Galathea. Hmm. 2 Ps in a raid chat. I agree. I absolutely agree. Oh, people still polymorph? Is that a thing? Oh, come on, man. Take your turn. Don't you know we have people to entertain? That was fun. I am 100% free to play, as you can probably tell. Oh, we're doing that, are we? Steve, I don't know what you're on about. I'm like, I've spent less money than you on this game. Hmm. Quite annoying. Ah, ban the Hilvy. Who cares? Yeah, I think there's a huge element of luck to it. Not to detract that they're both really awesome players, but there's definitely a luck going on. What? Why'd you leave? We were just about to have such a good time. I think it's Cowfish. His alt account is better than most people's accounts, which is quite funny. First to pay. See? Yeah, SKB, I think Uugo would definitely get the yeah, like the CC perks, but they come directly from Plarium, so I don't know if Cowfish gets them yet. I risk banning the Marishka. Yeah, we just got to go for the flip and nuke. Yeah. Nice. Omni, I was thinking about that as well. I actually thought that he might get into it at one point. But I think that day has passed now. I don't think there's any chance that he will. Oi, Steve, not similar look. Come on, man. I've got way more hair than he's got. I don't think I'm balding. I'd be very surprised if I did. Man, that guy really gave me a run for my money. Good game, LM11. Do I look like a mole rat from Fallout? It's a good question. Maybe like a little bit. See, Steve, when it comes to that game, like Nub Raids is always going to win with Phoenix. Oh, what's with all this gear? It's terrible. Now that Omni is more accurate. Speaking of Resident Evil 4, actually, if we're going to go there, that's on my list of games that I need to play. but maybe stream. Yeah, I think if not next week, the week after, I'm going to introduce one other game that's not Raid. And I won't make normal videos about it. We'll just do it purely for streaming. But that'd be nice, be something a bit different. Probably 4, Omni. I really liked 4. It's been a long time since I played it. I'd like to actually do a stream of the original Resident Evil, but the remastered version. Because I still think that's one of the greatest games ever made. SK firing shots. He is as well. Swindler, your mum told me exactly the same thing. Maybe we're brothers. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. What an idiot. Ugh. Oh, why did I accidentally unselect Hilvey? That was stupid. Yeah, Toshiro LA, you watch. It's going to be the best decision I have made all day. So maybe not buff up and maybe... Nah, buff up. Sod it. We've already lost. Okay, let's do some Toshiro. Yeah, nuke. Yeah, see? Toshiro for Arena. Best champion choice ever. Oh, that was lucky. See, they should have banned the Fabian and they would have won that. Yeah, see, if they'd have banned the Toshiro, I'm not going to make that mistake again. Yeah, guppy, that's a good word. God, I haven't said guppy since I watched The Little Mermaid. See, Omni, I really like Wukong. I really like him for PvE. And if you get the right comp in PvP, he is evil. I remember the time where it was just Ultimate Death Knight and Wukong. That was the #1 arena team. Yeah, it is nowadays. Although I have come up against lots of 9-piece Mercurial Wukongs in the last couple of weeks. And it is quite annoying. Like, if you let him A2, you're done. Yeah, same Omni. He's really good for that. Or in the event dungeon, I like how he always makes an appearance there. Is that the new... Is that the new Void from Argonites? I think it is. We're not going to ban him. We're going to get rid of Crixia, but she's a dick. In fact, no. What's the speed? Now we'll get rid of Fabian. Yeah, exactly, Steve. Yeah, I know I'm about to get... I know that Marius is in Stormcaller. Sod it. We'll ban the Marius, and we'll deal with it. We'll just deal with it. Good call, Omni. I think you are right about that. That Crixia is going to be a pain in the ass. Yep. Oh. I think that Marius might be, or that Marius was in some sort of evil bastard relic. But yeah, thank you very much. Is that triple Mercurial Joan? Let's just get heals. Steve, I think we're just about to find out. Oh, that's not very nice. Okay, so she's AoE. What happens if we hit him? Nothing. Good. Okay, I still think he's safer to hit at the moment than Joan. Yeah, block revive. He's fine. Right, get rid of the unkillable. Didn't work, but that's all right. Do it again. Didn't work. Yeah, that was a bit of a letdown. I was kind of hoping he would actually just brick the whole team. Oh, that was fun. Oh, let's just burn off some energy. And I might, what's the time? How long's live arena got? 40 odd minutes. I might buy another 5, maybe. And nothing good. That's all right. Lots of new gear. Is it artifact enhancement tomorrow? Thank God for that. Training and enhancement is exactly what we need. Yeah, let's get some more. Oh, I've got loads of... I don't know where all the free refills have come from, but I'll take it. Oh, nice. I can't make my I'm sitting here going, I don't know who, but get rid of Galathir because he's annoying. And hopefully we can cut in when they go first. I thought they would go first. See, I don't get the unkillable thing on Garrel. I want to be ready to take him down. Nice. Trust me, guys, I'm like totally PvP. Gizmak is evil, but he's kind of been a bit replaced recently by Garrel for me. That was Garrel, yeah, in that last one. Did you just misgender Garrel, Steve, in 2026? Are you still misgendering? Have you not learned your lesson? Yeah, Venomage. In my video, my editor sent me a message. She's like, why did you leave that in the video? And it's me reading the entire lore of Venno to see whether it was a he or a she. Turns out it's a he. I had that wrong the whole time. It's not very nice. Yeah, I'm going to ban him. Go ban that. That's fine. I feel like if I asked Venomage what they identify as, I would get stabbed. Oh, Bob. Nobody plays this game with the sound on, I'm convinced. And then you have the other type of psychopath, which plays everything on 1x speed. Damn. Predator, you nasty. Oh. 3 to go. Yeah, 1x speed is really weird. What? Oh, we were going to play. The one time I don't go for the live arena season and we're actually doing really well. Yeah, 75% win rate, which for me is basically impossible. All right, King. Doing all right here, thank you. Yeah, Omni, facts. I think when I did do my first season, which was the last one, I think I ended up at 62% win rate. And that was fun. Well, it wasn't fun. +4, 6-star knives. Nice. Yeah, Swindler, I think this guy's just about to absolutely... Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's disgusting. Don't bring in Marishka. That'll be really annoying. Because then I'll have to ban the Taras, and I don't want to. Oh, of course you bring in the Marishka. Hmm. No, okay, I'm banning Marishka in case they ban Garrel. They don't. Yeah, I went with Marishka ban. Oh, 9-piece Mercurial, whatever that's called. Yay. Ooh, that was close. I want to know how he stunned that Donny, because that Donny's got like 900 resistance. Oh, that'll be it then. Ouch. Oh, that's horrible. Whoever this guy is, he is horrible. Who is that guy? That is disgusting. This is the one thing I always look at with players now. I don't care about the player power. It's I look at their CVC tournaments, and anyone that can put down 6.94 million CVC points is borderline psychopath. Oh, so I got beaten by a bot. Awesome. That makes me feel well good. At the same king, I don't have knives, but I've stopped using other nukers now that I've got Garrel. Mm. Nice. Marius is a problem, as I want to ban the Marishka. Hmm. Hmm. Fabian or Garrel? Oh, weird. Ooh. Hmm. The Garrel is just cheating. Garrel is officially cheating. Disgusting champion. Yeah, I've got Carnage, but I don't use him nearly enough. He's really good. But I just never draft him. I really want, of all of the mythical souls that I want, I really want a 6-star for Carnage. I reckon he'll be nasty. And then I can finally put him in some sort of damage gear. I've had Garrel for ages. I pulled Garrel so long ago that I was actually disappointed when I got her because everyone said that she was crap. Yeah, agree, Omni. Massively agree. There's a few champs like that that are just really hungry for stats. And no matter what I do to Carnage, he's never quite strong enough for what I want him to be. Like, I appreciate the logical way to run him would be 4-piece Stone Skin or Lethal or 4 Savage or something, but I kind of like using him as a debuffer more than I do a damage dealer. But he is awesome. He's got a really good kit, and did I book both of his forms? Yeah, I actually booked both forms out. I think the most disappointing mythical on my account is probably a toss-up between Affidus and Frony. Like, I don't really like either of them. That's true. So, Omni, I'm glad you said that, because I was also thinking that he hits so damn hard that you might kill the enemy before the spread takes place. So it's kind of swings and roundabouts on his build. Everyone says Affidus is really good, but I'm not seeing it myself. I don't know why he's in 8-piece Merciless and not 9-piece. That'd be why. A lot of people have a lot of love for this guy, and it's not okay. Being real, it's because I don't know where to use him or what for. A lot of the other champions make sense, like Toshiro, obviously just the damage dealer, Arbe's speed lead, etc. Oh yeah, look at the build; it's awful. I just find he doesn't do a lot. Yeah, Chimera. That everyone says Chimera. But I don't know, I just find him pretty mid. Even in my best DPS gear, I find his damage kind of mid. Omni, speaking of account takeovers, can you message me on Discord? I've got questions. It's like one question, but probably lead into like 5. Cheers, buddy. Maybe I should look into him. Like, his burn's quite good, but I think maybe the reason I'm not liking him is because I got him when it was just time to try a Faction Wars boss, and I felt like he was really weak against the boss. That's new. I've not seen that before. That is very new. Hold on. The normal Affidus build I was running was actually in... I think it was in this build. So we had about 100% more crit damage. But yeah, just... don't know. Didn't like him. Yeah, Anjin, that was my first time seeing that. I don't know what that is. What would have been really helpful is if they'd have showed you how much energy it equaled. What do I think about Plarium giving Pelops for free? Well, it's kind of the new thing they do now. The current fusion becomes the latest login champion or free giveaway champion. They did it with, I think possibly Yukimasa. I think they did it with him as well. Thank you, Omni. I'll check it after the stream. I'm only going to stream for another sort of 10 minutes or so. I'm sure they gave Yukimasa away for free. And I can't remember. They've done it twice now, though. I'll finally get some more stuff done here. Is it Yukimasa? Have I got that name right? Yeah, they gave him away for free. Yeah, I think Cassandra was. Yeah, Omni, you're right. Cassandra was given away. Definitely did it with Tholin. But I think it's their new thing now to kind of... Because if you just saw an advert for Raid today on YouTube and thought, oh, I'm going to play that game, look at that really cool... Look at that cool kind of Greek Roman looking flame-headed dude. Oh, I'm going to play the game because I really want to get that. Well, how long is it going to be from the time you start playing until you get it? It could be never. So I see why they're giving it away, but I can also, on the other hand, see why the player base are a bit pissed off. Skinny, not at the moment. For Faction Wars Hard, I mean, not that I've done much in Faction Wars Hard. I've been using Toshiro as my... Toshiro and Mishinaki are kind of my main DPS. And recently I pulled this guy, that Yasu on Rio, who I might build up properly and see what I can do. Yeah, Swindler. No matter what Raid does, everyone's going to cry. It's just the thing. Is this guy actually any good? Like, I tried him in Hydra and I thought he was weaker than Ninja and he was weaker than Toshiro. Wait, Brian. Ambassador Lethalin. Let's have a look. Oh, he's got taunt and reflect damage. That's kind of cool. Duration of 2 random buffs by 1 turn. I would say he's good. Quite interesting kit. I like that A2. It's a shame that the A3 isn't a full decrease. Like for all of the debuffs. Or 2 random debuffs just gone. Yeah, Omni, I've seen Yasu do pretty nasty stuff. But again, I don't have the soul, so he's kind of not worth arena at the moment. Oh, Toon, I hate that mission. The reason I'm so far behind on my free-to-play is because of those missions. And because I don't log in nearly enough and play it. There is that too. Have you just pulled like a crap load of them, Swindler? You know, if I'm tired of one thing in Raid, it's fucking Aspect of Siroth. Every time I pull mythical mats, I get one of them. No matter what. I just use them for food now for other relics. Eight of them. Oh, that's pretty horrible. I'm still on this like forever chase at the moment for, hold on, where is it? 6-star Void Souls. I just want Senna. Like, I've had that soul for so long. But I need that Senna champ. Yeah, Chief, it's horrible, isn't it? Like, it's absolutely grim. I'd quite like Solinar now too as well, naturally after pulling that. And that was from a Mortal Soulstone. Is it the little one? Yeah, Mortal Soulstone. I got Solinar 6-star. Swindler, that is horrible. Oh, we can get rid of these. Omni, I genuinely feel your pain. I did that. I did that and it was horrible. Yeah, 3 Titus teams. That's grim. You know, of all of the years he's been in the game, when it comes to Ninja, I have still never once built him. Like, never once have I used him. I've always had someone else to use instead. I feel like he's one of the most neglected champs on my entire account. Damn. It's weird, isn't it? Like, some people will just ignore a champion and others will just go crazy on it. Ninja is a brilliant champion. Like, I'm not knocking him. He's obviously an absolute mega champion. But I've just never found anywhere to slot him in that I don't have a champion that already fits the role. Guys, what I'm probably going to do, I'm probably going to end the stream in a couple of minutes because I want to go get some food. So if anyone has any questions, jokes, requests, or just other awesome knowledge bombs to drop, now is the time. Agree, Omni trials. You see him in a lot of trial teams that are getting more than about 12 trials done. Oh shit, I never even knew that, Steve. In fact, it might be nice and blue in America, but in England the sky is grey. So you are, in fact, incorrect. Omni, that has been some serious wisdom. And I've told so many people that since you said it last stream. Brianne, hold on, let's go back. Who did you pull? Petrifying Rock Root. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like something that's not raid. Oh, Petrifia. That's a good rare. That's a really good rare. That is a rare that is calling for perception gear. Who's the other one? Itinerant. I know that. Don't have it. Yeah, Frozen. I was thinking that Frozen Banshee. I can't even talk anymore. Frozen Banshee 2.0. That's very Frozen Banshee. That's a really good champ. Haven't got one built. Might build it. Got a weird head. Yeah, Relentless would be good. Relentless Perception. That's probably where I'd go. Yeah, Itinerant. And what was the other one? Why do I know Siegebreaker? I know Siege Hulk, who's actually really good. Sorry, Ryan, I completely missed that. I was probably ranting at Steve for telling me that the sky is blue when clearly it's not. Some of these new Argonites look kind of funky. I like the scale shields. I think that's going to be a bit of a recurring thing. And I also wonder, are we going to get a champion that is a bit of a knockoff of Medusa? I think that would make a lot of sense. Yeah, this is the one I quite like the look of, is Palace. That's the one I want the most from Argonites, because yes, DPS are really cool, but having a really solid reviver is going to make Faction Wars an absolute dream. And this is a debuff, sorry, places a shield on them for 20% of their max HP. That's absolutely insane. This is the one I would like to get. Probably more so than the fusion. I think she's really cool. Well, yeah, Steve, Mithrala, Medusa, but now that they've got a whole faction dedicated, I think they could one-up it. Because I've noticed with this one, they've gone down... So think of the movie Gladiator as well. They've gone for the lion mask on this one. Yeah, SK, that would be a very cool combo. But I've always kind of liked Greek mythology. It's kind of rowdy. It's like the soap opera from hell. And I'm totally here for it. I think, yeah, I'm actually quite excited for this faction. I didn't much care for Sylvan Watchers originally, but then the champions were good enough and it's all good. But yeah, I'm kind of into the Argonauts. I think it could be a good aesthetic upgrade for Raid. Yeah, Mithrala, total knockoff Medusa. Plus she's free, so it's not the same. Yeah, if they go down this like lizardy path, then they're definitely in like World of Warcraft territory as well. I'm here for it. I think it looks really good. But yeah, that's enough of me mewling and rambling, guys. I am going to end the stream here and go and get some food before it gets too late. So thank you for joining. I much appreciate. Very much appreciate. And Swindler, thanks for the subs, man. That's really cool. That's super cool. Yeah, everyone, enjoy your fusion. I've got... Maybe my video might have come out already. I'm not too sure. Yeah, Omni, I will message you in like 5-10 minutes or something like that because I have got a question. And yeah, to everyone else, do the liking the stream thing. I will change to Steve. You're such a wanker. And I will, yeah. I'll change the stream name to be Thursday, not Sunday. Thank you all very much for joining, and I will see you very soon. Take care.